Wait, you've never tried any Just Bagels?
Never. I'm new.
Okay, so are you fruit, are you savory, or are you just classic?
I'm savory.
You're savory. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead here.
Okay.
Here's a great,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
the everything mini bagel.
Okay.
So perfect portion control. You won't get too full before your shift.
They're the minis.
Okay.
Okay, and I can take this with me.
You want some cream
Because
cheese?
I need a little fuel.
You need a little
Because
carb up a little.
I've got an hour of
Okay.
Patricia Nash handbags.
All right.
Then Revitaline.
Woo.
Then Dooney and Burke.
Oh!
So we're doing a lot of
heavy
fashion
hitters.
over there.
Okay.
Heavy
And so
hitters.
I might be taking this with a little cream cheese for the road.
Please, do you want a
Okay.
blueberry also? Because that's really good too.
And you know, I would give it to my
Why
guests.
not?
Why not?
Right?
I
Why
love you
not?
both. Okay,
The
I'll
best
let you
blueberry
two
bagel on the
go
market.
through this because it looks like there's a lot of options.
There's
over
a
here.
lot of options. So
Love you both.
have some great shows.
Bye, Dad.
All right. So, as you can tell, we're talking about Just Bagels. This has been our food of the month for the entire month of April. April's almost done, by the way.
Yeah, I
and
know.
9,000 orders have already been placed. So this was new at the top of the month. The 5 easy pays go away at the end of the day. This is a 24 count of the 2 ounces, the perfect portion size. New York City mini bagels in your choice of flavors. It's all about the ingredients. It's all about the pull. It's all about the 5 steps. But before we get into that, let me just show you what we're looking at. So you're getting 24. You could do all 24 in the plain, which is the perfect blank canvas, however you want to do it.
I call it classic.
Classic indeed.
Yes.
You can do all 24 in the everything. So if you love the savory, it's the perfect blend. Or if you love your fruits, we also have it in the blueberry. Now these are 2 of the top selling flavors, the everything and the blueberry. So if you want a combo of any, you can only do the combo in 12 of the blueberry and 12 of the everything. If you want the plain, you have to get all plain. So this is M134508. Again, our April food of the month. It's
Yes.
$1.33 a bagel.
A bagel, the best bagel that you're gonna have because
Ever.
it's not like a New York City bagel. It is a true New York City bagel straight from the Bronx. Now, this is the everything. These are the minis. Now, in the past, the minis have come pre-sliced.
Right.
But for the food of the month, we did not do that. Our bagel boss, Cliff, who's usually here, he's taking a little beauty nap right now, so I'm filling in for him.
Like Susan?
He wanted to keep this whole, a little beauty nap. He wanted to keep them whole because sometimes it can dry out a little when you pre-slice them.
Fair.
And he wants you to have that full, robust flavor that we are known for because of the very important 5 steps that make Just Bagels so superior and different. So let's take you to our bagel bakery in the Bronx where it begins with the water that comes in from the Catskill Mountains, the perfect pH balance for making pizza, pasta, and bread. Then it's the other ingredients, nothing artificial. We add malt and molasses to the dough, so you already get a savory flavor. We then, of course, age the dough 10 to 12 hours. That helps you get that chew and that crust on a bagel. We boil the bagels because if you don't boil a bagel, it's just bread.
Bread.
Okay, it's just bread.
Just bread.
After we boil it, we then bake them in a 500-degree hearth steel-plated oven. They then take a cool kind of ride through the bakery to cool down because you don't want to pack up a hot bagel. But there we are packing them up. And here it is. The day we bake them is the day we pack them, is the day we ship them. So these are super, super fresh. And with no artificial preservatives, with no trans fats, with nothing artificial, here's the thing. When you get these home, you throw them straight in the freezer.
Right into the freezer.
First thing you do. Easy to cook them then because all you have to do is take them out, pop them in the microwave for about 15 seconds, and then you can slice it, and then you can toast it and eat it however you want.
Oh, they're so versatile,
so
even
good.
just
Look
on
at
their
that.
own. I'd love to go through the flavors, and let me just remind you, you're
Okay.
getting 24. It's $1.33 a bagel, and you just saw that painstaking process. It's a long process. It's a fresh process. You could do all 24 in the plain. You could do all 24 in the everything. You could do all 24 in the blueberry. The only combo that we're offering here is between the blueberry and the everything. You'll get 12 and 12. If you want the plain, you're going to have to order just the plain. And auto delivery locks in 5 easy pays that happen to go away at the end of the day today of
Okay.
$6.40. You lock that in. You lock in the food of the month price. It's M134508. Let's talk flavors.
Okay, starting with the blueberry, my favorite and our customers' favorite. Look at number 1. Big, whole, juicy, plumped blueberries, okay, throughout. You can smell, I walked over here to the table and I'm like,
You
I can
did.
smell the blueberries just coming. And these weren't even like baked in the toaster yet. Look at that beautiful shine on that little thin crust that you get on the outside, but it's the tender chew on the inside. Bursting with that blueberry flavor, not just the juicy blueberries that are whole in there, but also a touch of vanilla for just a little hint of sweetness and some blueberry flavoring. But look at that, still moist and delicious because these, again, are baked fresh, shipped fresh, arrive fresh to your door. So
and
that's
you get
blueberry.
that blueberry flavor throughout every single bite because they're so robust. Now, I'm going to get in on one of these everythings if you don't mind.
Yeah. And then we have the veggie cream cheese.
I know, it's
if
my
you
favorite
want.
cream cheese.
Okay. The everything. Okay, so this is like the #1 flavor in New York City. This is like how you really do it. And Cliff, our owner, we call him the CBO, the Chief Bagel Officer.
Oh.
Okay. And he likes that. He finds that funny. Okay, so here's the thing. We didn't just add equal amounts of poppy seed, sesame seed, garlic, and onion. If you did that, the garlic would overpower the nuttiness of the sesame seed. He spent years getting the proportion and the ratio right, just so you could taste, you know, that crunch and sweetness of the poppy seed, the nuttiness of the sesame seed, the savoriness of the garlic, and that onion is more of a like a caramelized onion. It's not a raw, dehydrated, dry onion. So it's very mellow. It's very smooth. It's not bitey.
You're not going to have onion breath all day. Let's just put it that way. But you are getting that perfect blend of the flavor. It is divine. It's like you woke up on Sunday morning and walked down to that famous bagel shop right down, like in Midtown.
But you don't have to.
You don't have to.
get out
right
of the
to your
TJs. You
door.
don't have to go out in bad weather. You don't have to spend a lot of money on your bagel.
Back in January, I was in Vegas for the fancy food show. Cliff was there. He had a whole booth. He let me have a place to sit down because I was ridiculous and wore heels, not realizing that I was going to walk 17 miles that day.
Oh, girl.
He was like, come back here,
Ouch.
sit down.
Ouch.
We did like a fun hit for Gourmet Holiday back here in Pennsylvania.
Awesome.
But everybody was walking by his booth, and everybody who tried those bagels said, and I quote, "This is the best bagel I have ever had."
They really are. Before I ever tasted them, I kind of poo-pooed bagels. I thought, they sit in your stomach. It feels like a rock. You get too full. There's really not a lot of flavor payoff. These are different. Again, that malt and molasses that's in the dough really makes a difference. It's that water coming from New York City, and this is how they come, by the way. You're going to get 2 packages like this. And we're doing 24, not 36.
Right.
Because sometimes 36, we got feedback that there was a little too much. So the perfect amount, the best 3 flavors, the most popular flavors in the minis. Just remember, not sliced to keep them fresher.
It's so good. Any sort of brunch you're doing, Mother's Day, anything, these are going to be a hit. It's M134508. You're getting 24 of them in your choice. Oh, I dropped my bagel. In your